Well, happy Monday. Aren't you glad it's Monday all over? Seems like it's flowing about like a Monday today. Hey, I'm glad to see, well, I'm not seeing you. Glad to have you with me today. Who said see you? Anyway, glad you're with me, and I hope we can share a good thing together. So come on in for a moment. Let's think about something for just a little while. You know, I've heard occasionally the the message in sports, especially in American football, that it's defense that wins games. And I thought about Paul writing about putting on the armor, put on the whole armor, God, in Ephesians 6, and all that. He really gives you a bunch of defensive weapons. And there's no doubt defense is of great importance. Great walled cities were defensive in nature, protect themselves from invaders coming in. They would build those great cities, great towers within them to hold off the, the offensive invaders who would come and try to conquer them. And sometimes they would accomplish it exactly that way. And defense is no doubt important. In fact, Paul says, above all, keep the shield of faith. Keep your faith out there. You can quench the fiery darts that are tossed at you by the devil. A great message, no doubt about it. But offense, the determination to overcome, to challenge, to enter into the fight, is just as important. The Israelites stood and watched as the old giant Goliath kept coming at them, kept saying, hey, send somebody out here to fight me. They wouldn't go out and fight the guy. Of course, when a guy's as big as he seemed to be, at least 9 feet plus tall and big as he could be, who wants to go fight a guy like that? So waited until finally but David took the fight to him. And that's how he won the day. Offense is an important part of what we are and what we do. I was thinking about a quote I had seen. I had to check to see exactly and get it. And I don't know whether I can pronounce the name right, but great soccer player. Go back 20, 30 years, died just a few years ago. Johan Cruyff. Tremendous football, European football, soccer we call it too often, or quite often. Tremendous player. Is noted for some great statements. And one of his statements that I think is so important is to win, you have to score one more goal than your opponent. It's so simple, it's profound. And you're saying, well, what in the world does that have to do with me? Well, we don't just spend our lives on the defensive. We spend our lives as Paul calls us, children of light. We are the sons of light. Jesus had said, let your light shine. You are the light of the world, salt of the earth. In the true sense of the word, this is about being offensive. I don't mean offensive in the sense that we sometimes use it, but we are on the offense. We are out there to be seen and noted, to take the fight to the enemy, to confront, to address. We don't win by just sitting back and protecting ourselves, but by ever moving forward is an important part of who we are. Paul further says, after the idea of others, he says, let us not sleep as others do. In other words, you don't just sit back and take it easy, but let us watch and be sober. But let us who are of the day be sober, putting on the breastplate of faith and love as the helmet of salvation. But God did not appoint us to wrath, but to obtain salvation through our Lord Jesus Christ. It's a forward movement. That's what Paul had to say. And isn't that true of just about anything in our lives? If you want good in your life, you got to go out and get it. Don't expect that it's just going to fall your way. Don't expect that life's just going to dump blessings all over you. Just because you're cute as you can be and as talented as you can be and all of that, I can tell you for a fact, well, maybe not from that end, but you have to know that's not the way it works. You go and get. It's about desire, it's about willingness, and it's about accomplishment. Just like it is in European football or American football. You want to win a game, you truly want to win the game, you got to take the game to the enemy. You got to take it to your opponent. You've got to score more than they score. You look at just about any sport, team sport that is, and that's the way it is. You win by doing just a little bit better offensively, on the offense, than your opponent does. So let today be a day in which you are truly on the offense. What a way to start a busy week. What a way to get going on a Monday, but to say, I'm going to take care of business today. Not sitting around waiting for it to come my way. I'm going to take care of business. That way, we know what we've done and we get it on the move. Hey, Mondays are a great day. I think they're a great day to get something done, to accomplish the best, and to show the enemy or the opponent exactly who you are. I think that'll win the day, don't you? All right, go get them. Keep in mind, and by the end of the day, score one more goal than your opponent. Hey, thanks for sharing the time with me today. We'll look forward to more things down the week. It's a very special week in a lot of minds and a lot of activities. Springtime is here. People are out buying their fancy clothes and things and getting ready for things ahead. Maybe there's an Easter egg hunt in your future. I don't know. But hey, I hope you have a great Monday and a great week, and we'll talk some more a little further down the road. Thanks for being with me again.